Well, next to the Blackburn Rovers legend who's been helping some of Rovers' more vulnerable supporters. Derek Fazackerley, an Ewood Park hero of the 1970s and 80s, has been visiting the club's Remember the Rovers group, which helps fans cope with dementia and loneliness. And he told me about the impact those sessions are making. Derek Fazackerley spent 18 years in the heart of Blackburn's defence, winning 2 promotions, including the 3rd Division title 50 years ago. Memories he's been reviving in those whose recollections are fading.
And you knew then that this was going to be something special, you know.
Do you see, when you speak to some of the people here, the impact that it has on them, being able to reminisce when perhaps other parts of the memory are fading?
Oh, definitely, yeah. You know, they'll remember things that I was doing 50 years ago, playing football, that I can't remember. There's no doubt about that. You know, they'll remind you of a game you played where you've scored an own goal maybe, or scored a winner. That was against Burnley, that. It all comes flooding back to them, and it's great that, you know, they can find from somewhere, you know, the memories that they had.
Well, Stuart, suffering from Alzheimer's at a very early age, when he was about 60. So obviously he's going downhill. But you put a photograph in front of him now of Alan Shearer, and you point, that's Shearer, that's Shearer, and there's just a glimmer, there's a spark, and we get to see the Stuart that we know and loved.
With quizzes and chats on past matches, they've been finding that spark in supporters for the last 6 years, including one of Derek's old teammates. Former player and coach Tony Parkes has been known to drop in since his Alzheimer's diagnosis 5 years ago.
It's something that we're still a little bit in the dark about, but certainly there seems to be a connection between the two, heading the ball and loss of memory and Alzheimer's. You do hear of, obviously, the people that you played with, ex-colleagues and stuff like that, who suffered from it. So to do things like this, you know, if it can help, then fantastic.
Remember the Rovers doesn't just help those with dementia, it combats loneliness too, with fans bonding over away trips and even visits to the training ground.
So we've had participants who come down who stopped going to games because maybe they went with their husband and wife who they maybe lost, and now they go to these games with people that they've met at the group.
Well, I just lost my wife not so long back, so that was an ideal thing for me to go out and socialise, because I knew she wanted me to go and do that. And it brought me out, and it's so friendly.
My husband passed away 13 years ago now, and this was something that could make sure that I had company at times. That 1975 season that they were talking about meant an awful lot to me because I got married that year. Yeah, just a fantastic memory, and Faz was a great part of that team.
And now he's on their team. His new goal, to help supporters feel supported. Chris Hall, ITV News, Blackburn. Yeah, well done to Derek for getting behind that. Such a great initiative.
Yeah, it's such a lovely idea, isn't it?